Hey guys, it's Shalise from Remember When, back with another Your Story Photo tutorial. Today I'm making a little larger journal sized, I guess, card. I got the size from the mini composition books, like these that you can get from like Dollar Tree and places like that, and actually cut the paper out of these books. Because I do altered mini composition books, but I wanted to make a whole new one, but you're still using that lined paper. So I cut the paper out, and it ends up measuring at 3 by 4.5 once you cut the rough edge off. And we're going to use about 40 sheets, which is about half of the book. And that width comes out to about 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so we have that here. I cut out a sheet of paper which measures at 7 1/8 by 4 and looks like 3/4. Sorry, my kids are in there making noise. It kind of threw me off. So that fits in there like that, which looks really big, and I don't like that, so I'm going to go ahead and trim it. Okay, awesome. So let's go ahead and remeasure this. So this measures at 6 1/2 by 4 3/4. Okay. Now I scored it. Well, I don't know anymore because I did the cut. So it looks like it is scored at 3 3/16. Yeah, 3 3/16 on each side, and then from the middle I squared another 1/4 of an inch here, and that's going to be for it to be able to fold back. Okay, and I am going to take my Crop-A-Dile and just punch out on the 1/4 inch setting all 4 corners, and that's just to make it flow a little better with the paper itself. Okay, so we have that here. Now I have also already put the hot glue in the spine of the book. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you might want to go back to my previous Your Story Photo tutorial, and it explains how I make my books using hot glue. Okay, so we're going to bring out my Your Story Photo. Okay, it's already turned on, already warmed up. So I'm going to go ahead and, actually before I do that, I'm going to re-stitch this because since I cut it and cut the corners out, my stitching went bye-bye. So we're going to go ahead and redo that. Okay, so I went ahead and redid the stitching there. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure my paper is all even. We're going to go ahead and layer it into the book. Okay, we're going to put it in and press the start button, and then we're going to take our finger and press the paper down into the hot glue. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let that finish cooking, and as soon as it's done, we'll be right back. Okay, so the beeper has gone off, the light is solid, and it's ready for us to take it out. I'm going to go ahead and place it in the cooling rack and set it aside. Okay, now, for our cover, I cut a sheet, let me bring you back down here. I cut a sheet of this die cuts with the view script paper, and I originally cut it at 3 1/4 by 4 3/4, but that's going to have to be altered since we cut off the side of the book. So we'll deal with that once we get it. I also have this heart punch, which can either be used on the glitter side or the solid side, but we're going to use the solid side for this one. I have a small one, and these are all Stampin' Up, well, these are both Stampin' Up punches in the black glitter. And I also have this red glitter foam sticker, and we're going to use those 3 on the side of the book. So, once our book is done cooling, I'll be back so we can go ahead and put it all together. Alright guys, so our book is all cooled off, and we're going to go ahead and assemble it. I have this sheet of paper. I'm just going to make a triangle with my ATG. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted. I think my kids are in there watching Glee. And considering I have 3 boys, it's just kind of funny to me. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that. I'm going to line it up with the score line here. Perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim off the excess here. Okay, and this is what we're left with. I'm then going to take our big heart. Well, actually I'm going to take all 3 hearts and just kind of see where I want them to be placed. And before I do that, I'm thinking this side looks a little naked, so I'm going to continue the faux stitching all the way around. Alright, so as you see, I did the faux stitching on this side, the seam line, and the bottom and the top. Okay, so now let me go ahead and arrange these. Okay, and I think I'm going to arrange it like this. So I'm not going to use that other black glitter heart. I'm going to use 2 reds. Okay, so I'm going to take my Scotch Quick Dry and attach the big one first. Just press that down. This foam piece is a sticker, so I'm just going to remove the backing and place that down there. Then I'm going to put some Quick Dry on the small circle as well. And place that one right here. Sorry, my kids are really excited for Glee apparently. And then I'm going to get out my bling box. And want one clear bling. And for the finishing touch, I'm going to get one of my rub-ons, which I hope are still in here. Yep. Getting one of the Pebbles Ink I Love You rub-ons. I'm just going to cut one out. And I think I want it to go here. So I'm going to grab my rub-on tool by Basic Gray. And I'm going to roll it on. Perfect. I'm going to take my backing piece and just make sure it is on there securely. It's not going to pop up. There's no pieces missing, nothing like that. Alright. And how cute is this for Valentine's Day as a gift? You know, to give anyone, a Valentine or just a friend. It's perfect. So, as you see here on the score line, it just folds back, and there's plenty of paper in here to make any kind of notes you want. And the best part is, none of them are going to fall out, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and until next time, stay creative.